Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. You're welcome to Decenstitch. If you're a new subscriber or returning subscriber, you're welcome. Please kindly like, share, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe and click the notification bell. Thank you.
After sewing the dart and making my pocket, now I'm going to join my crotch area. This is the back piece, so I'm going to join the crotch area here by 0.5. Then the front also, I'll join here by 0.5. I'll stop here. So after sewing the crotch, I'm going to take the front and fix my zip. I'm going to fold this place inside about 2 inches. So I'm going to put the zip at this side. Then before I sew this side, I'm going to shift it out a bit. So I already folded 2 inches inward, but I'll just shift it out a little, like 0.25. So just a little like that. Pin it down. Then down here also, I'm going to shift it a bit, about 0.25 inch, just a little bit, so that this can cover it well when it overlaps. So I'll go ahead and sew it down. After sewing this side, I'll take this other one and put it over it this way. Then I'll pin it on the zip. I'll make sure it covers this one a bit. I don't want to sew 1 inch because it might not pick my zip at the back. So I want to use 0.75 inch for this place. Then I'm going to sew straight. Then when I'm approaching this place where the crotch ends, where the crotch sewing ends, just at this point, I'm going to curve it. So this is how it looks now. The next thing I'm going to do now is to put the back piece on the front piece, right sides facing each other. Then I'm going to sew the side of the trouser from here all the way down, and I'll sew this side too from here all the way down. After sewing the side, the inside of the trouser, where the front and the back crotch meet, I'm going to sew it also. I'll sew the inside of the trouser also. From down here, I'll go this way, come this way, then come to this other leg and sew it all the way down. So I'll be using 0.5 to sew the inside of the trouser, while the side I'll be using 1.5 because in my calculation I used 1.5 inch as my size seam allowance. But if yours is 1 inch, then you go ahead and sew 1 inch all the way down. But mine is 1.5, so I'll be using 1.5 to sew my side, both sides, while the inside of the leg is 0.5. I'm going to run stitches here so that it doesn't open. So this is my crotch area. I'll open it up. Remember to overlock your trouser before you start sewing. So I'll open it up. You open it up and iron it. For this leather fabric, I won't be able to iron it. It can't take any form of heat. So I'm not able to iron mine, but please go ahead and iron it open, the back and the front. So you open it and pin it down. And you make sure they align. Make sure the joining align. Then you pin it all the way down from the crotch. You pin it all the way down to the hem of the trouser. I'm going to be putting invisible zip from here because this trouser is very fitted. So I won't be starting my own from the hem. But please start your own from the hem. I'm doing 0.5 inch. I'll turn my trouser inside out. So this is my trouser. This is the front, the side pockets. So I want to make a little correction. If your side seam is 1.5, when you are making your pocket, remember I used 7 inches to cut this opening of my pocket. So use about 8 inches if your side seam is 1.5. But if your sizing is 1 inch or half an inch, you can use that 7 inches. So as you can see, my pocket is already small, though the owner of this trouser is petite, so her hand will enter. So now I'm going to fix my band. I have a video on how to fix skirt band, so it's the same thing I'm going to do here. So because I won't be able to iron this leather fabric, so I won't be putting any interfacing. You're supposed to put interfacing to make it strong and firm, but I can't put iron on this at all. It's going to spoil the leather, so I'm going to have to fix it like this without any interfacing on it. So the waist of the trouser is 31.5. The waist I need for the trouser is 31.5, and I've gone ahead to cut my band. 31.5 plus the 0.5 to sew the edge here, then plus 1.5 for this place, half inch to sew here, and 1 inch for overlapping. I like my band to overlap in case I need to adjust the waist area. So that's 1.5 on this side, half inch on this side, that's 2 inches. So that's it. That means I'm adding 2 inches to my waist. That is what I use to cut this band. I'm going to start from the inside of the trouser, and I'm going to leave 0.5 inch here. Where you have the teeth, you leave 0.5 inch in front there. So I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew 0.5 all the way around. I'm going to leave 1.5 inches out here where I have the teeth of the zip only, while I'm leaving half inch here. Then I'll sew 0.5 inch round. So after sewing it down, I'm going to fold on the edge here where I have the 0.5 extension. I'm going to fold the band into two. I'll fold it into two first. Then the seam allowance, I'll fold it up. This one too, I'll fold it up. Then I'm going to sew the 0.5 very close to the edge of the flap. Then I'll trim the 0.25 off. And flip it over. So I'll come over to where I have the 1.5 inches extension. I'll fold the band into two first, then fold the half inch seam allowance up. I'll fold it up here also. But I won't be sewing 1.5, I'll be sewing just 0.5. I'll leave 1 inch here and sew 0.5 inch. Then I'll trim 0.25 off. And flip it over. So now I'm going to sew 0.5 at the edge of the band inside. I'll place it on the first one I sewed. I'll place it on it. Then I'll sew on the edge.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please kindly like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here, and click the notification bell. Thank you.